Was good. You already know. It's your girl Kelly, and I'm back with another video. So you already know by this title what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? You already know what this video is about. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe on your way in. I don't know. I hope y'all can see that notification. Let me get that out of there. Anyway, so you already know what's going on. So let me just get into the story time. I have a lot of story times, bro. But this story time is about, what am I gonna tell y'all? Something juicy, something spicy. All right, look. So this story time is about the time that I got caught cheating. And then karma came right back around, man. Let me tell you something, man. You got to be careful what you're doing, how you do it, and you never really know how it feels. Excuse me, y'all. You never know how it feels until it happens to you. You feel me? So anyway, so it was my. See, I don't know, man. I don't know who's gonna end up watching this in the future, man. I don't know, but anyway, it was one of my girlfriends. I'm gonna say that, So it was one of my girlfriends, and a few years ago. So what happened? So all right, so we was dating or whatever have you. At the time, I think we was dating for like about 3 years at this time. About two and a half years at this time, right? When it happened. So, excuse me, we just having problems within our relationship or whatever. And we just having problems within our relationship. So I'm not saying it as an excuse, but I'm just telling you what it is. I don't know why y'all quick at my fault. So it's just messed up, man, how the whole thing went. So we was having problems, we was arguing, fighting, etc. So, and it just became toxic. So I started talking to other people, and then, one thing leads to another. So this is where the infidelity came in at on my behalf. So, but mind you, I already felt like she was doing something funny. Like, I already felt like she was doing something funny. I felt like she was moving funny, and I'm the type of person, well, I was the type of person at that time to, like, I'm not gonna let you play me. So basically I was feeling like she was already doing something because the way we was, arguing and not getting along. To me, she was just moving funny, so I started moving funny. That's just what it is. So I started moving funny. I started talking to this other shorty, and one thing led to another, and we started getting spicy with one another. You feel me? Because YouTube be bugging. YouTube don't play. So we started getting spicy with one another, and that's just what it was. So this went on for months with me and this other chick. You feel me? While I still had a girlfriend, and mind you, let me just say this: at the time, my then girlfriend, the one I'm talking about now, because like I said, I had a few. She was living with me. She was living with me in my apartment, which was my first apartment. So, yeah, man. So I was, doing my thing or whatever, and my homeboys knew, and they was, kind of covering up for me, whatever have you. They was holding it down. They was holding it down like they were supposed to. You feel me? That's the code right there. So one time I got caught slipping. This time I went out with the other shorty. Me and my girl had an argument. Then I decided to go out with my other with my little side piece, my sneaky link. I went over there, whatever, and we started kicking and drinking some wine. Nothing crazy, just vibing, having a good time. So we ended up getting spicy. That was that. I ended up coming home. I told my girl I was somewhere else, but I was with the other one. So I ended up coming home, and I was a little tipsy from the wine or whatever, right? So I don't know how I did this, but all I know is I came in the crib. It was late. I swear it had to be like after 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm thinking she sleep, because normally she'll fall asleep type early. Shorty was up waiting for me. So I get through the door. All the lights is off in the crib. So I'm thinking, all right, look, I'm good. Like, what I'm saying? I could slide, I could slide in the crib, slide in the bed, or pass out on the couch. And then that was a good thing too, because when we got into an argument with each other, I slept on the couch, or vice versa. Well, I never really made her sleep on the couch because she was a little heavier than I was. And me being me, I was like, I sleep on the couch. Shit, I could sleep in the corner. I'll make it do what it do. You feel me? So, So with that being said, I slip in there, so I'm sliding off my my clothes and my sneakers and shit. And my thing was I didn't want to take a shower because right away, because I would have woke her up and that would have been kind of crazy, like, you feel me? But I was trying to, try to take a bird bath a little bit, like clean myself up a little bit, like, you feel me? Man, listen, I'm lying. That was a whole nother thing. What happened was, that was a whole nother story. I just mixed up two stories, my fault, y'all. What happened was I had took a shower at Shorty's house and came home basically smelling like a whole different type of soap. That's what it was. I was smelling like a whole different kind of soap. It's like, I left smelling one way, cause I only had like Dove on my crib, but at her crib she had like, I don't know, at the time like something like Irish Spring something, that real strong shit, but smelling completely different. So it was just crazy. So when I come through the door anyway, the lights is off, whatever, I'm taking off my shit. I turn on the lights, like going to the bathroom, bro. She's up in the room, like, oh yeah, so you decided to come in. So we started arguing. I did not realize that my damn drawers was on inside out, bro. My drawers was on inside out, bro. Inside out. So she was like, oh, so what you doing? This is what we do? So she accused me of cheating, seeing other people. I was like, yo, that's not even the case. She said, nigga, you look guilty. Oh, this is not the case? So she just moved towards me, so I'm backing up. Feel me? So as I'm backing up, she just took her hand just like this and like kind of just pinched my waistband, like bang, like did one of these numbers. She was like, oh, you wasn't doing nothing? I'm like, nah. She was like, look, so why's your underwear inside out? I looked, I said, oh. So at that point, I was like, you know what? I don't even know. I couldn't even answer it. All I said is I went to the bathroom. I said I put them on like that. She was like, no you didn't, because I got your clothes ready and I know how they was. So, bro, Toby's notification crazy. So, man, that's just how I got caught up, man. So we started arguing, and then after that, all right, so we argued before she went to her mom's house that night. She was mad, and I was caught. I never admitted it until like after our relationship was over when we had our initial talk, like for closure. So, but anyway, while we were together or whatever, like, so after that, like she said she got over it, but she really didn't. And I thought we was past it, so we tried to make it work after that. And I stopped linking with the, with the little side joint or whatever, the second chick or whatever. I stopped linking with her. And I just try to get my relationship right and make it work with me and her. Because I felt bad, like, you feel me? But then I'm hearing rumors like she's messing with somebody. Like, I don't know if the dude was in jail. I don't know what was going on. But I just felt like she was doing the most. Like, you feel me? And come to find out, she was like messing, like talking. No, she wasn't like, basically like pen paling one of her exes, like I guess he was like locked up or whatever. She was just pen paling him, and God rest my uncle's soul. He ain't here no more with us, but let me tell you something. He held it down by telling me what it was, bro. And I asked her. She was like, nah. And make a long story short, the details came out, and yeah, man. And come to find out, the dude that she was pen paling was the dude that she was with prior to dealing with me. So, and they had way long history together. Like, just, like, you feel me? Like, so I'm like, damn, I'm like, damn, maybe I was the rebound the whole time. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Because the whole time we was messing around, and we started messing around. He was locked up. And then we're close to him getting out, then this secret shit started. So the whole time I'm thinking like maybe I was a rebound, and that's what I thought. I'm like, damn, that's like my first girl or whatever. Like, I came out like with her, like, you feel me? Like, I came out and I let people know, like, this is, I'm gay, whatever the case may be. It was just crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So that shit hurt me, like. It hurt me. I'm throwing out being a player, but the whole time I was being played, like, I was a rebound. The whole time when we from the beginning to the end, when we started dating, whatever. And she probably was moving funny because she knew he was getting home. She probably was talking to this nigga the whole entire time. I think that she just wanted to play around with me and didn't expect for her to catch feelings, because she's messed with both. Like, you feel me? you know, she messed with guys and girls. Like, I don't think I ever messed with a straight lesbian chick before. Like, and that's dope. I wouldn't mind doing that. But these girls that be bi and stuff, that's just too much. Because, you know, and you can't compete with a dude. Like, no matter what. That's how I look at it. Like, okay, you know, you want to put me in the box, a stud, other stuff people like to call, you know, hard females or aggressive females or the, you know, whatever. Like, I'm just me, you know, you call it what you want, you feel me? But I don't know. But that whole bisexual thing, I'm probably never gonna mess with a bisexual chick ever again. Like, it's either like, if you've been with a guy before me, okay, whatever. Like, you know, that's your past. I don't really care about your past. But how I am is like, if I did with you, and I went out with you, or we went, you know, we was dating, and then after me, you been with somebody else, somebody got the honeypot dog, I don't want it, you saying it to me, dog. That's how I look at it. I don't care if we left on good, bad terms or in between. I don't give a damn. Like, I don't give a damn who you are, who you with. I don't care, dog. It's just like, after me, who you did before me, whatever, that's before me. But after me, nah, I don't want it back. And I know it sounds crazy because it's like, damn, you could cheat and they can't. No, it's not even that. It's just, I was doing my stuff. She was doing her stuff. And that's just what it was, you know? So when you think you doing you, that shit gonna come back tenfold. You feel me? So I made her feel bad, but I felt terrible. I felt like I wasn't worth nothing, dog. When that shit came out, and then it's embarrassing because your peoples know, your homeboys know. And what's worse is like, I was wondering like how many people knew it, like who knew, the family know, like it was just mad stuff, bro. And like if we broke up, there is no way in the world that you with this person the next week after we break up and we was together for 3.5 years. That doesn't make sense. So you can't say, oh nah, we just started talking again. Nah, hell nah, that's nah. Not only that was history, you had to rekindle or relight that fire, I guess, at some point in time while we were together. Despite what we were going through, you feel me? So, you know, I was doing me, she was doing her. She did me greasy, dog. Like, I ain't cheating with no dude. Like, I ain't messing with no dude. Like, crazy. Nah, I was with a girl. Not saying it's better, but it's way more dangerous, man, when you mess, man. And I'm a germaphobe. I go crazy. I wasn't playing that. But he was he was locked down the whole time. Like, but when he came home, by the time he came home, they was dating. We was already broken up. Like, I know the day he came home, no, like, so that's just the story, bro. And it's messed up. And moral of the story is be careful what you do to others and what you say to others, because when that shit, it will come back. Karma is real. I've been the player and I've been the one to get played, dog. And that was one of the worst hurts I ever felt. One of the worst that I ever felt. Like, I was hurt for a while behind it. And I think more so it was my pride. I think it was more so my pride, bro. So I definitely learned my lesson, you know. I got a little older, I'm mature, and I'm not as wild as I used to be. I definitely calmed down because when you get older and you start to mature, you know better. Like, you know what I'm saying? You do better and you know better. You know better, you do better, you feel me? So just be careful what you do and how you do it and who you do it to, because you just never know. And when that karma come back, it come back 100-fold, and it don't feel good, you feel me? So yeah, that's my story time. If you like the video, please like it. If you don't, even hit the thumbs down. And y'all drop in the comments what y'all want to see, what y'all want to hear, what y'all want me to do. You already know. Until then, I see you when I see you.